Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, or good morning, rather, since I post Factorio at 6 a.m. Welcome back to more Factorio Not 15 Mini Mega Base Modded Railworld nonsense garbage thingamabobber. I've been doing a little bit of off-camera work, some grinding, basically, to get a few things set up. First of all, we do have a resource monitor built now. Super cheap. We did the research a long time ago. 10 electronic circuits, 20 copper cables. You use the resource monitor. You take it into your hotbar. You go over some resource pad, like there's iron just up north. I'm not actually going to scan this iron, but you go over top of it and you click and it highlights it all, and then you get this nifty little readout here where we can tell that our current iron ore has a serious depletion percentages happening. We're going to run out pretty soon. Our copper ore probably a little bit longer because we're not using it as fast, and our coal, I think this is my big coal. No, it only has 468,000, so it can't be my big coal. It's got 468,000. It must be this one. Yeah, that's this coal right here. Has 468,000 left. So I've done a couple of things off camera. First of all, what have I done? I've built, because this is no like secret here. This is the basic, building setup that we were doing. There's nothing special about this. We built purple and yellow science here, so production and high-tech science. I haven't actually fed any of the materials in for them yet. Purple is going to require electric engines, assembly machines, and electric furnaces. That's easy enough. That's 2 belts, all we need for that, and then it's going to output onto the center belt. And high tech is going to require batteries, which we have, processing units, speed modules, which we don't, and a whole bunch of copper cable. Remember, this is 30 for one machine, which is 2 high-tech science packs every 14 seconds. I've got 6 machines, so we're going to need to figure out exactly how much copper cable that's going to need in order to feed that, but we can feed all that stuff in. We're just going to have to build its crap to make it happen, and all that good stuff. And on the run of getting our production science packs up and running, we have built these 2 assembly machine factories here. We're just going to pull the belt to the side, and it takes all the same materials that the drills take, so there's no reason to do anything else here. We'll just move the belt to the side, go under, go under, go under, and blah, 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 all the way up, the same way we do with everything else. Last time we built our super duper 20 electric engine unit factory here for science and also for my own personal use, because this is going to be more than we need for science. And then today, off camera, I blueprinted this good guy right here. So this is our new Skynet. It's going to use 10 electric engine factories, and it's going to use 20 of these robot frames, because again, we need 1 robot frame every 20 seconds per one of these factories, and this makes 1 engine every 10, so we can run 2 of these factories off of 1 of these. So this is a little complicated, and we're going to start from the bottom, because this is where the lube comes in. The lube is going to enter from the previous system. We're just going to loop it under and up, and then we're going to bring it into the side of these engine units on this right-hand side, in every case. The materials that these electric engine units are going to need are going to come on this belt here, which is going to just split off of this, and then it'll come over this way and merge into this and straight down, and all will be fine. We do have to run this belt underground in order to get over these inserters. The inserters are the output feeds for the robot frames. So this belt right here, the second belt, is where the robot frames come out. On this other side, this belt is where the robot frames come out. So you see it outputs into this one. So 2 belts for the robot frames. We'll merge them up together. We'll get to use them. Everything will be cool and fine and dandy and all of that. The robot frames need materials of their own, though. They need steel, batteries, electronic circuits, in addition to those electric engine units. And that's what's going to move down these 2 belts over here. Same way we always move stuff down belts so far. So all of the materials for these are going to come in through these belts, except for the electric engines, which are going to be long inserted. This long inserter is placed in the middle with underground belt going under it. You can see it goes perfectly between one factory to the other. Be aware of how long inserters work. Let's look here, for example. If we put it here, it would still pull from that factory, and it would put 1 tile sooner. We could put it there, and it would pull from the factory and put it 1 tile back, which means we can have a total of 3 tiles in between our facilities like that. And from here, of course, we could pull something from a belt and put it into the factory. This system does indeed work. Let's just do like power armor or something. And it works well. That's going to get our stuff into both of them. Underground, underneath all of the inserters, these belts merge together, all will be fine. Notice a laser turret here too. We'll get into that in a moment. I think that pretty much covers this whole setup. It took a little bit of time to figure out exactly how I was going to get all the materials in and out in a nice convenient little grid arrangement, but we did make it work. I have laser turrets set up as well in a few places because of the wonderful things he does. We got attacked. We have been getting attacked by minor little biter forces for a little while now. So I've got lasers over by the power. That's for the first attack game. I've got lasers around this iron patch, this coal patch, which I'm going to show you in a minute because this is new. This coal patch, I don't have lasers up here in the top, but I do have lasers over here. Over here, though, the oil production is vulnerable, so I probably should put something up over there. What else do I want to show you before we get started on what we're going to finish today, which is wrapping this stuff up? I want to show you our resource patches in the current situation there. Oh yes, we've run the batteries along here. And we did make one change to the battery setup here going into the make anything. Now the batteries merge with red circuits, so it's a battery / red circuit line. And the reason we brought red circuits into here is because, in addition to the lasers that we built last time, which I've been lugging around with me, I am now building roboports here as well. Roboports you do not want to make yourself. They take not 90. They take 45 gear wheels, 45 steel, and 45 advanced circuits. Holy crap skis! So we're using stack inserters to make this happen, and we are automating the roboports, and we're just making 10 of them, sticking 10 of them in a chest. I haven't actually put any roboports down yet, but we are on the verge of needing them since we now have robot frames almost ready to be made. I just need to plumb in my materials, and we're good to go. So over here we have 80,000 iron, which means we're still keeping up on iron production. We have 80,000 copper, so we're still keeping up on copper production. We have 72,000 steel, and this is decreasing because we are out of steel production. There is no steel production happening. Not a single furnace is running. The 71,000 now is literally all of the steel we have. It's not depleting at a super alarmingly fast rate either by the looks of it. So we should be good for a little bit still. But this mine that was feeding the steel production previously is dried up. We're going to have to rip it all up. I don't know why this one didn't get flagged for deconstruction. Why aren't you flagged for deconstruction? All the others got flagged correct. No, this one didn't either. Some of the... Why aren't these what... Does the deconstruction order actually go away? Like, does it not last forever? It'll go away eventually? Is that it? It must be. It must just be like it timed out the deconstruction order or something. That's that's interesting. So we are going to need to get some more iron in here soon. This patch that we built last time to get all of this uranium mined out is now done. It wasn't done when I left off before. It was in the last like 100 or so. So this literally just finished. We're gonna rip all of this up, and now we have some room to build our whatchamabugger. We've got 10,000-ish. Yeah, 10,000-ish uranium here in the warehouse, so that's good. But we'll have room to build our train stations. That's the word. That's what I want to get at, and we're going to need to do that right away. Also, coal up here. Our coal production, this is the coal that runs our base. This is the coal that runs power and smelting, which is like our primary coal. Not the coal that runs plastics and grenades. That's this coal patch up here. But this one is the one that's been running power and smelting this entire time. And it's starting to deplete as well. And yeah, see, there's ones here that aren't marked. I guess it just times out. That order must just time out after a while. Because it's the outer ones. So those would be the first ones to have depleted. Anyway, we are going to deplete this coal patch. And look, and it's not all mining. Like, you see, there's a lot of ones not actually mining in here currently. Maybe I could red belt this to make them deplete. No, I can't. Because this is full. It only pulls it as fast as it needs it. Never mind. Anyway, though, in order to secure our coal futures, because you can run out of iron. Running out of iron is fine. You can save yourself from that. Also, lasers. You can save yourself from running out of iron. What you can't save yourself from is just, losing all freaking power. So, in order to secure our futures there, I have run a new coal line over here, coming out balanced from this setup over here, all red belt, and hardcore mine to the extreme. This one's already done. Oh boy. And yes, all lasered up. This is the first thing that we lasered up because I figured it was the furthest thing out from our base, and right after we deployed it, guess what? We got attacked by biters. So obviously that was sufficient pollution to make that kind of crap happen. We filled this warehouse up completely. I've disconnected those lines so that these guys get priority. I do want to mine out this. I just want to do it safely with the next source of coal already built. So we are going to rip this out. I don't know if we're going to do it today. We might do it in the future. I might do it off camera. I don't know. But what we are going to work on today is a little bit back over here. It's our robot frames. We're going to work on robot frames, ladies and gents. Yes, we have no steel production, and I'm going to go work on robot frames. Because I want some construction robots, because construction robots are awesome sauce. As we run across our base, we have some red belts over here, don't we? Yeah, we do. Let's walk on them. Oh, I also built myself a modular armor. It's the basic tier modular armor. Super duper easy to build. It doesn't require anything, not power armor. It just requires advanced circuits and steel plates, which is easy to get. The reason I built it is because modular armor adds an inventory size bonus. I can't move my mouse, but if you look in the stats of it, here, if I go, no, if I do this, it just shows it there. If you look in the stats there, it says inventory size bonus 10. That means 1 extra row of inventory, and I wanted an extra row of inventory. As you can see, I've actually got a full. If I took off this modular armor, I would drop shit on the ground because I'm carrying too much. And that's the only reason I wanted it. There is nothing in the grid right now. I don't have personal roboports. I don't have any of that stuff going. I just wanted the extra space. So, first things first. These guys already have lubricant coming in. They don't actually fill into the factory unless you get other materials. We need engines and green circuits to come in. And in order to facilitate engines and green circuits, yeah, that's fine. Let's go worker robot cargo size 1. I don't know why I didn't get that already. We also got a ton of basic researches done. So that's good. We're going to put you like this, and then you're going to go like this, and down like so. We'll lift this guy all up. That is going to do everything that we need in order to make these red engines. There we go. It's choo-chin. And then they're going to just provide engines for both of these facilities. These facilities are going to require batteries, steel, and green circuits. That is a little bit more sketchy to get in here. I'm going to bring a new line of green circuits down for these guys, and then I need batteries, which are here, and we've got steel, which is here. This is why I ran the battery line ahead of time, because it's going to make, you like that rhyme? It's going to make this a little bit easier to deal with. So, how do I want to run these guys? I think I just want to run them literally like this. And we'll split them both, and then we'll move them into here over this place. I think that works for me. So we'll do something like that and that. I don't know how we're going to merge these things in correctly. Well, one of these isn't going to need to... Actually, yeah, no, they're both going to need to split, aren't they? Well, that's lame. Okay, anyway, so if we want to do this, this one's going to go into here, and this one is going to come around to the other inside, which is going to be like over here. That'll work. And now this guy here is going to need to split as well, and in order to do that, I think we're going to have to do something like this, and then you're going to have to come down here, and you're going to have to do something like this to get to the outside line, just like that. Okay, that works for me. So, oh no, that doesn't work for me. That doesn't work for me at all. How the fuck am I supposed to get something fed into that? Yeah, never mind. That was stupid. That was incredibly, incredibly stupid. You know what I could do? I could do something like that. And then I can, like, this is so fucking stupid is what this is. Oh my god. Yeah, no, we can't underground that, can we? We have to go up one more to make that happen. Okay, you know what? Let's just plumb one thing in at a time, and let's figure this out as we go, shall we? We'll put you one further up. All right, this one we will make what? This is the inside track. Let's make it green circuits. Why the hell not? So if we're going to make this green circuits... You are going to need to go, like, we'll put you over here because then we can do all kinds of clever stuff with you. So you're going to want to do something along these lines. Yes? No? This is one too far, isn't it? Yeah, that's one too far. We're going to want to do something like that, and then something like that, and then something like that, and then something like that. And just run straight on in. Cool? Cool. Yeah. there and there, and I'm gonna need some more splitters to make this happen, because holy crap. Holy crap, we use a lot of splitters. I'm actually happy to do that, though. I'm used to not really needing many underground belts and splitters because, you know, all kinds of other reasons. But it's kind of, I need belt as well. Holy bejesus. Holy bejesus. Because, you know, various reasons, and, you know, actually using crap tons of belt and stuff makes it feel good. Like, you really feel like you're getting use out of this crap, right? So that's going to get our green circuits in, and they're going to go down this line, and that's going to feed on the insides, and all should be well. And when I say all should be well, I mean we are actually going to underground this crap. Like that. And we're going to put a thing here. What's this? Worker, robot, cargo size. I can't get that yet. That needs production science. Nuclear power! Let's make nuclear power a thing, shall we? And you are going to need to underground into there. That's fine. And you are going to need to do something snazzy, morazzy like that. Oh, yeah. Now, I need to feed this batteries and style. So the style is right here. Where does it need to feed? It needs to feed if we make this the input into it. We can make either than the input, but if we make the outer belt the input into it, then that means we need to feed into it in both of these positions in order to sideload correctly. So let's grab our steel and let's head on down, shall we? Let's put it on this one, I guess. Yeah, sure. Let's put it on this one. We can use this previous piece as a guide for where we need to go. No, don't put another one. There we go. And then the batteries don't need to go underground at all, so we're fine with that. It is dark. Holy crap skis, is it ever dark. Here you go, steel. Go ahead and feed on in. And let's do the batteries as well. Do the batteries, do the batteries. That's going to be there. And you're going to go down, you're going to go down. We've got steel, we've got batteries. We've got steel, we've got batteries, and we've got green circuits all feeding into the robot frames. And with this, we have robot frames being built. Yes. Yesy, yesy, yes. Now they're going to populate these belts, and for the time being, I'm thinking what we're going to do with that is we're just going to put chests. Yeah, I think for the time being, all we're going to do here is place chests down to collect these robot frames and go from there. We can, you know, limit these to, I don't know, what, that's like 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. We'll limit them to 500 each. I'm going to need a lot of robot frames after all. And these guys are working, right? No, they're not working. Why aren't they? Oh, there's no inserters yet on this side. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That's silly. That is definitely silly. Can you imagine having 50% of my flying robot frame production just not get off the ground because I don't bother to check that there's inserters actually working? Okay, there they go. These guys are producing nicely. This is loaded up with engines. This is loaded up with engines. They're producing. Everything's producing. Materials all the way down, flooded to the bottom. Excellent. We're going to have robots in no time, ladies and gentlemen. And I love it. Abso-freaking-lutely love it. 18 frames on that one already. Oh my goodness. I don't usually make this many. At most, I make like 5 of these flying robot frame factories, and I use 5 of these red engine factories to do it, which I always understood was only using half of the production of these engine factories. But you having 10 engine factories just sitting around doing nothing and feeding, you know, 20 robot frame factories with them. Holy crap! We are going to get our robot armada up and running mighty, mighty balls to the freaking walls quickly, I think. Okay, so next on the agenda is to work on this purple science. But for purple science, I need one more thing that we don't have yet, and that is electric furnaces. They require steel, stone bricks, and advanced circuits. Now, stone bricks are the challenge in there. I have stone brick production. I don't have it on the bus. So I need to get some stone bricks up here. We can run it right over top of the batteries and move it in and build our furnaces right here. And then we can run all of this stuff up to make our science. I don't think we're going to get to the science quite in this episode because running the stone brick shit's probably going to take a little bit of time. But we'll see exactly what happens. The stone brick manufacturing is happening all the way over here. We are going to have to do something more formal than this. So we're going to have to rip this whole thing down. Probably put a warehouse down to put all of these walls and stuff in. Oh, right, we've got the concrete happening here too. Because I decided I was going to commit to concrete. Do I have iron here still then? Oh, 1 iron still. Oh boy. Yeah, we used it all. I need to use this concrete as well soon. Okay. So, let's get started on this. I'm going to rip this out, and I'll be back. Alright, so we've ripped all of that out, and we are building ourselves another little mini smeltery here on top of our other smelteries. I know I always said we could expand this by sticking, like, iron stuff in and whatnot and all that good stuff, so this should be in line with this one, which means it should be right there. So that's all good, and we should have something on the opposite side also feeding into that. Makes perfect sense to me. And then let's underground belt something. Well, this underground belt specifically is for coal to be able to come through in case I want to expand in the future. But we want to run an underground belt here. This is the one that the coal is actually going to run on. So that will come down like so and come into here. And then you are just going to loop around. That's good. Coal is supplied. This is where we supply whatever else for the material is going to come into this. And then we just need some insoitas to make this all work. And that's good. It's been a while since we built one of these smelteries, hasn't it? Now, I could have built these out of like electric furnaces and done them down where we're producing stuff, but I figured why the hell not just do it all up here? There's no good reason not to. We'll just do it here, basically, is what it amounts to. And you need your input there, and I guess that means these inputs happen in the middle? Yeah, they do. Okay. That's the way we set this up. That's the way we're going to do it. And there. And there. Very good. So this is done now. We just need to put power, and where was I putting power? I was putting it on the outside poles. Very good. And then outside pole here too. Yes. Yes, indeedly doodly. Outside poles it is. And then lights on the inside of the poles. Sweet. And this is all juiced up. It's good to go. We just need to get the coal in here, and we need to get the stone in here. And this is ready. So our little mini smeltery is ready. All we need to do now is provide it with stone. We will eventually be unloading stone off of a train. This stone is not going to be coming off of a train. It's going to be coming, obviously, from this other direction. I need wood and stone brick to make that happen. Well, that's easy enough. I've got some stone brick. I've got some wood. Let's make ourselves another warehouse really quick. We're going to end up sticking some stone in it because we can. Not because it's wise or anything. Just literally because we can. There. Yeah, that's good. One more. And do I need that one? No, I can start with it there. I do want to keep them evenly spaced. Like, I hate miners that zigzag. Like, when one row has them spaced like this, and then instead of being here, the next row has it like here, or here, right? Like, I despise that. It ruins my freaking OCD. And Factorio is abso 100 fucking lootly% an OCD game. This is why I keep saying that there are no mistakes. This is your world. You can do whatever you want in it. If your world involves OCD, then abso-freaking-lutely take care of that by whatever means you need to in order to get it all sorted out. Where do I want to put the warehouse? I'm kind of thinking we put their warehouse down here. But everything else keeps its warehouse up. You know what? We're going to put it up here because we're probably going to end up moving it in order to get other stuff in. So, yeah, let's just do this. We're going to put our warehouse up right up here. Right there, in fact. And do I have... no, I don't. I have one loader here, but I have more loaders that I stashed away somewhere, like here. Come on. Did I not stash them here? Did I stash them in here? Oh, I know I had more loaders on me. Come on, game. Okay, I got 2 right there. 2 is not enough for the record. Nowhere near enough. Do I have yellow inserters up here that I can rob? I've got a few. Okay, let's rob those. And I can make a few more loaders. Yes, yes, indeed, I can. Let's get some gear wheels and all that stuff as well then, because they need some of that and some circuits. That's going to make it a little bit quicker. Let's just make 6 and call it a day, okay? Good. Anyway, I don't need that many loaders for this, especially since we have red belt here. All we really need is 1 to make this work. So in the meantime, let's just go ahead and merge these lanes together like so, and then we will merge these lanes together like so. Whoops, that's the wrong direction. Tee-hee-hee. And you're going to come in like this, and that's all good and fine and dandy and wonderful. And then we're going to want to put that warehouse down again right here. And we will loady load into this warehouse like this. And yeah, that's actually facing the right direction. Holy cow tits. What a wonderful world it is. Power! Actually, that's all powered up. I don't need another one there. Fan-freaking-tastic. And some lights, because you know me. There we go. Okay. So we got stone production maxed the fuck out off of this stone patch right now, so that's good. We could technically probably fit a few more in if we really did some tricks to, like, sneak more stuff together here. But not necessary. This is good enough. This is all the stuff that we had here, so you know what, we could just like take all this stone and like hand bomb it into this warehouse because reasons and shit. Yeah, there you go. And there's a whole bunch of other stuff in this warehouse that I'm going to need as well, not the least of which this concrete. Also, mining drills. Cool. But one thing at a time. So 2,500 stones sitting in here. Let's feed it up into this guy, and to do that we're going to need a loader and a belt. And we're just going to take the loader out of the top this time, I think. Like so, and it automatically detected that it's an output, so I don't need to rotate it. And we are going to use a red belt for this because we have access to it, so why the hell not? And actually, this is a red line all the way coming into it anyway, so... yeah, there we go. Let's red belt down and up with you. Very good. And there we go. That's going to produce us some stone brick in order to put on the bus. And it's just going to be a nice, long, straight line of this for now. We're not going to do underground belts here. If we do expand this, we will do underground belts in the future. For now, though, absolutely not. No need for it. It is not necessary. And you can run 1, 2, which means you're going to run right here. Damn it. I really used to like the mod that lets you lock the dimension that you're working in so that you never end up doing stupid things like what I just did there. And let's go under here and up. And there we go. We now have stone brick on the... why would I put a light there? Wow. Okay, good job. I guess it makes sense. Why would I not put a light there? Let's put the light above here, though, where we don't have anything in the way. Yeah, that seems like it's a whole hell of a lot better than a light in the way of everything. Is there bricks coming? Yes, there's bricks coming! Ho, ho, ho. Yeah, we go. The bricks are on the road. Ba-dum-tsh. Okay, let's get in here. It's not like our bus is too long or anything, you know? It's not like I just need to lay thousands of belt down just to get to the end of it or anything. It's fine, it's fine. Okay, I think we've got everything that we need in order to make our electric furnaces now. Yes? Yes, indeed. We have steel plates, we have advanced circuits, and we have stone bricks all coming forward to this position. And I think we're going to do that next time. Thanks for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. This was sort of a recap episode and also getting these electric engine, or not electric engine units, these flying robot frames up and running. Holy crap, look how many, oh my, oh yes, yes, it feels good, and the lines are still nice and backed up. Oh yes, I love it a lot. Wonder if they're going to stay backed up when these guys are full swing as well. Probably. I don't imagine they won't. Okay, anyway, thanks for tuning in, and we will get these next very, very important things built next time.